Yo, what's up? This your boy Danny Boy. I'm chilling with Hip Hop Wired. Y'all know where to catch us at. We always doing it big over here at Hip Hop Wired. And worst kind of pain is being lonely, yeah, without anybody. That's my single, y'all. Go check that out. And I already know where it's gonna be real big right here on Hip Hop Wired, y'all. Your boy Danny Boy.
What was your first encounter with Pac, and how did y'all decide that y'all were going to be working together and you were pretty much going to be his chorus guy, the same way Nate Dogg was for Snoop and Jewel was for Drake?
Good way to put it, man. I was going to, me and Suge, every time Suge went to visit Pac, you know, I would fly down with Suge to New York, and I would have to sit in this restaurant across the street from the penitentiary. And I knew he was going to talk to him and visit him, and Suge would tell me all the great things after he came out. But my first encounter with Pac was the time that Pac got released from prison. You know, we flew down, myself, Suge, and some models, and a bunch of you know, a few other people, and we flew down to get him. And I met him when I met him, you know, on the limousine ride up back to the airport. Suge would always, you know, we was talking and he introduced me, and Suge would just always tell people about the oldies that I knew how to sing. And you know, he said, all you gotta do, Danny Boy, know any song. And you know, and I way up. I think I had sung about five cover tunes. And Pac was like, man, we working, you know. And I was like, you know, I didn't think really dude wanted to work. I'm just thinking, you know, because we had so many people that say stuff like that. But immediately when Pac got to that studio, man, he didn't waste no time to involve me in those records.
Okay. You have hits under your belt on other people's projects. What do you like? Let's talk about the label stallings that made it so that kept you from coming out, because you should have had hits, because you had hits on everybody else. So if you could sing the chorus, you could sing a song for yourself.
Thank you.
What was behind the scenes with that? What was going on, man?
Well, you know, my career was really stagnated after the demise of Death Row and Suge getting locked up and Pac being murdered. You know, it kind of just, you know, it stagnated my career. You know, all of the friends that I thought I had, you know, Ray J, all of the people, I say names. Ray J being one of them, Ray J being another one of them. All these people that was my friends that, you know, we had broke bread together and we built familyship with. You know, all those people, they turned their backs on me. Nobody was willing to help me. Nobody was, and I'm a person, I really don't, man, you know, at times if I'm hungry, I won't even say that I'm hungry because I don't want to be a burden to nobody. So I didn't expect anything from a lot of those people. But, you know, at the demise of Death Row, man, I lost a lot of relationships. A lot of friends that I thought was my friends showed me the real side of them. And then when I was going into those record companies, nobody wanted to deal with me. And Suge was going through so much and had changed so much that it affected my life. It affected where you know, I was on Hot Records and listening to myself on the radio, and I was on my way to working at a funeral home in Bombing Bodies. I was listening to myself seeing myself on videos on some mornings, and I was on my way to washing the toilet because I was a janitor. And all of the jobs, there was a lot of things that I had to go through, from being a mortician, a family counselor, a janitor, a construction dude. Those were a lot of things, and one of my favorite jobs was being a waiter. You know, and I was a waiter, man, and I'm telling you, people were knowing me for the work that I had done. And I had to do all of these jobs because that was the only way for me to survive, because nobody would give me an opportunity.
Okay. Well, you back on your feet now, judging by this beautiful home that you have.
Thanks, man.
Seriously, but one thing I would want, what would you tell artists, because a lot of people, when they fall out of that light of success, they can't take going back to a regular 9 to 5. They too ashamed. Either they're going to go back to the streets, or hell, some of them might even kill themselves. What kept you going? I mean, to still keep motivating and keep it moving, man.
I think the spiritual things that my grandmother and my mother put in me kicked in. You know, I was a church boy, and I left, and I started doing a lot of things, you know, before the bad things started happening. A lot of my ways had changed from the way that I was raised. My mouth was different. The way that I treated women, you know, how I would call women bitches, and there was some things that I wasn't raised in a house like that. So I believe that you'll be put in a position so that God can humble you. And it was real hard for me, man. I would pull up in a hearse, and people were, Danny Boy, what you doing in a hearse? And I just, you know, holler at the Death Row and pull off. You know, but those are things that I had to learn that I wasn't ashamed because I grew up on food stamps. My mother and them grew up getting checks on the 1st and the 3rd. You know, but it was hard because singing is what I really wanted to do. Yeah, and I know I was supposed to jump off a building and blow my brains out my head. It was many a nights that I contemplated all of that. But I also believe now that since I'm, like I said, more mature in my spiritual side, I think it was God just really trying to connect me back to him. I had lost me, and it helped me find me through those things, making me a mortician. Those times I thought I would jump off a building, man, I had an opportunity to bury somebody that jumped off a building. That time that I thought that I didn't have nothing, I was able to be a family counselor and listen to somebody that say I truly don't have anything. That time when I thought that I wanted to be a king and a royal and I wanted to be served because I was spoiled when I was on death row. I was spoiled. It was nothing that I didn't get. If I wanted it, I could tell Suge and he got it for me. But God took me and made me a waiter. A waiter. I had people knocking on glasses sometime, man. They would knock on the glass. Hey, Danny boy, Suge got you messed up. Give me some more water. But if a man want to be rich and you want to be able to be a ruler over many, and you want to be able to live a royal life, or you want to be able to be served, you have to learn how to serve. And I just think God just took me through another course. I went to Death Row University and I got my master in hard knocks, and I got my master in hurt and pain. I got my master in losing a lot of people through death, through just false relationship. And then it brought me and made me who I am today. And I hope my music would kind of show the stuff that I've been through, so that people that is looking to be in the music industry, man, this is more than just music. It's more than just the booth. It's more than just thinking we homies and I'm finna just jump on a record. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Danny Boy. I'm chilling with Hip Hop Wired. Y'all know where to catch us at. We always doing it big over here at Hip Hop Wired. And worst kind of pain is being lonely, hey, yeah, without anybody. That's my single, y'all. Go check that out. And I already know where it's gonna be real big right here on Hip Hop Wired, y'all. Your boy Danny Boy.